Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my new filming space. This is obviously a work in progress. We have the bottle of wine I found while unpacking, an empty little, this way, an empty bin, and that has some skincare in it. None of my makeup is unpacked, but I'm here to film anyways, so please excuse the echo. I'm in the corner of my new basement, but eventually I will have walls surrounding my new office space, which is going to be in this corner. So I really hope that I can obviously tweak this as I go and make this a really amazing space for me to film videos and also run my business. I'm so excited about it. Today's video is going to be an empties video. I haven't done one of these in a couple of months. Did I move with empty beauty products, you ask? Yes. Yes, I did, and I'm sure my husband would be so thrilled to know that. These are all the makeup and beauty products that I have finished over the last few months, and I'm going to share them with you. I tend to not even try and put these in any sort of order because I always end up forgetting something and then have to backtrack anyways. So I'm just going to reach into the bin and whatever I pull out is what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to give my mini review as well as whether I would repurchase it or not. Let's just jump in. You guys know what an empties video is. First up, I have a Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. This one is looking so nasty. I think mine started to mold and smell a little weird, which was really grossing me out. I do wash my sponges frequently. This now has chunks out of it because I think Emmett got a hold of it and, you know, ripped it apart a bit because it wasn't like that before. But there's these dark dots on there and it was just time for a new one. So I did get a new Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. The Clinique Clarifying Lotion for Dry Combination Skin. This was in a project pan and I successfully finished it off. This took me about 3 years of very consistent use. I apparently don't use my products enough. I don't know what's up with that, but it took me so long. It was just a fine chemical exfoliant. Clinique is not cruelty free, so I wouldn't repurchase, and honestly there's better on the market, so even if it was cruelty free I wouldn't repurchase that. I actually really liked this cleanser. This is from CosRx, the Low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser. I ordered this off Amazon. It's relatively inexpensive, about $15, and it lasted quite a long time. It's 150 mils or 5.07 fluid ounces. I really did like this in the morning. It says it's formulated with purifying botanical ingredients. This low pH formula works to soothe, refresh, and soften the skin without the stripping feeling, and I would definitely agree with that. I believe it had some tea tree in here, yeah. I really did feel like this helped with my acne prone skin. Honestly, since not using this, my skin has been going through it. If you watched my testing Korean skincare video, you would see me, you know, without makeup. But I don't really think it's related. Like, my skin didn't completely take a nosedive just because I ran out of this cleanser, but I do think it's a really great one and one that I would consider repurchasing, but I have a ton of cleansers to get through currently. The Wander Beauty Lift Off Purifying and Brightening Peel Off Mask. This was in my whole collection project pan and I finally finished it. It took me a long time. I opened this brand new in January for that project. Peel off masks are not my favorite. This one did have some good ingredients like niacinamide and kaolin clay, but I don't think those ingredients can do enough for your skin in a peel off mask, if that makes sense. And honestly, they're just really harsh on the skin as well when you start pulling, and although I'm trying to be careful to not bring it up too far under my eye area, it does end up pulling And you know, if you have any peach fuzz, it's just, they're just not my favorite. Bath and Body Works Be Enchanted Body Lotion with vitamin E, jojoba, and shea butters. This says it's a fresh and sparkling blend of iced pomegranate and sugared petals inspired by all that glitters. This smells amazing. I wish I could repurchase it, but again, Bath and Body Works is not cruelty free. But the scent of this was amazing, and my husband liked it too, which he doesn't typically like a lot of the, whether it's lotions or perfumes that I do. So when we find a common ground, it was really disappointing that I can't repurchase it. So if you know something similar, I was wondering if the Body Shop had something that was kind of pomegranate scented, and I might try that. But yeah, I have been a fan of the Bath and Body Works lotions in the past. They're just great basic ones, but mostly it's because they smell so good. So, you know, it kind of sucks that I can't repurchase. Next, I have the Delectable Ultra Nourishing Hand Cream in the scent Lemon and Cream. This is a Canadian company, and I think I got this in an Ipsy bag a really long time ago, but I quite enjoyed this. It wasn't the most hydrating, especially in the times we're in where, one, I'm washing my hands a lot just because of COVID, but also with having a new baby this year, I've been washing my hands a ton, and this wasn't quite enough for me, but it smelled great. And I think especially in the warmer months, this works fine. But if your hands are like super dry and like cracking or anything like that, this is not going to cut it. But it is something that I would consider repurchasing if I happened upon it in Shoppers Drug Mart or Walmart, for example. The Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve Dream Face Cream Super Lotus Night Recovery. This was gifted to me from Influencer. It is not cruelty free. I did decide to just finish it off, and I didn't love it, so I guess that's good. I didn't notice that this was any better than their regular Lotus face cream, which I have liked in the past, but they're not revolutionary. They're just fine basic moisturizers. So if you are not a cruelty-free consumer, then even so, I wouldn't recommend you going and splurging on this particular night cream. The Mario Badescu Facial Spray with Aloe, Cucumber, and Green Tea. I like having a facial mist in my skincare routine. However, since watching Hiram, I have realized that this actually doesn't have very good ingredients. There's lots of fragrances and essential oils, and I already have problematic sensitive skin, so I really don't need to be putting a product like this on it. I've since switched from using these sprays to testing out the Tower 28 facial spray after seeing Samantha March rave about it and how it's helped her with her hormonal acne, which is what I'm struggling with. I still don't have a full review on that, of course, but I'm not going to repurchase this. And if you're someone who's being conscious about the ingredients in your skincare, I would not recommend this spray. It was refreshing and it smelled nice, and it's affordable, but it's not a really great product, if that makes sense. The Skin & Co. Roma Sardinian Spirit Shower Gel. That was hard for me to say. I received this in a BoxyCharm Premium, I believed, earlier this year. This bottle actually leaked all over my BoxyCharm that month, and they did send out a replacement, so I actually have another one of these to go through, and I'm so happy about it. This is a great shower gel. I'm sure it's a bit pricey for me to, go buy. I typically buy just what's cruelty free and on sale. I don't really splurge on things like shower gel. If I'm feeling fancy, I might get like a Lush one or one from the Body Shop, but that's not typical. But this was really nice. It's weird to say that a shower gel is kind of luxurious, but it did foam up really nice. The scent was really pleasant. It says notes of Sardinian Myrto, lemongrass, and wild orange. And made in Italy, limited edition number 9. This was really great. The Pharmacy Clean Bee Ultra Gentle Facial Cleanser, another BoxyCharm product. I like working my way through those products. It makes me feel a little better about getting that subscription because although I love it, it adds a lot of products to your beauty collection. This cleanser I did not like the scent of. It had that like fresh, earthy kind of scent, but not in a calming, pleasant way in my opinion. Now I gotta smell it too. Yeah, there's like licorice in here and lavender oil. And I feel like the combination of that doesn't smell good to me. I have a really weird sense of smell. I'm no Kathleen Lights. It doesn't take me back to my childhood. But a lot of times if a scent combination doesn't always make sense to me because I can almost smell each note very distinctly and not as a well-rounded scent. I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm the same way with food and taste, although, you know, scent and taste are very linked. Like sometimes, this is a tangent, sometimes when I'm eating, I can like distinctly taste all of the flavors separately in my mouth. So it doesn't taste right. Am I alone in that? I'm probably, that's really weird. Didn't love this. It is a super gentle cleanser. I use this in my shower as my second cleanse often, or as a morning cleanser, just something really gentle, non-stripping. It worked fine. I don't like the smell of it. I have the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mini Mascara. I just used this for 2 months and then you know how fast these dry out. It started flaking. This mascara is not my favorite. However, if I get samples, I tend to use them just because it's better than having to go out and buy a mascara, I guess. It makes my lashes look fine. I mean, I don't hate the way my lashes look when I use the Better Than Sex mascara, but it's not a favorite. I feel like everyone's tried this mascara at this point. I'm missing some products. Emmett got into my bin and I see the cover to my Ole Henriksen Truth Serum, but not the empty bottle. It's probably under my bed or my dresser or something. I'll chat about it briefly. The Truth Serum is a vitamin C serum by Ole Henriksen. It's not my favorite. I used to really enjoy it. I like having a vitamin C serum in my skincare routine. However, their newer one, the Banana Bright Vitamin C Serum, is leagues better. Also much more expensive, but I noticed transformative results with that serum. The regular vitamin C I don't feel like is as worth it. It's a bit sticky. It is a thinner. It's thinner than, say, the Drunk Elephant C Firma Vitamin C Serum, but it's still not my favorite. If you're going to buy one from Ole Henriksen, I definitely recommend the Banana Bright one over that. I finished a sample of Gucci Bamboo. This isn't my favorite either. It's a very fresh scent. Wasn't overpowering or anything like that. I can put the notes on the screen here because I can't really pinpoint what it is about it that makes it not my favorite. Gucci perfumes are obviously not cruelty free, so it doesn't really matter to me. I'm just trying to get through all these non-cruelty free products that are lingering in my collection. I finally finished the Briogeo Scalp Revival Charcoal and Coconut Oil Micro Exfoliating Shampoo. This was just a mini. I'm thankful that I tried this one because this isn't quite the right product for me. I do have a very sensitive scalp. It had a lot of like energizing. It's so late at night, I can't even think of the words. Like invigorating, I guess is the right word, feel to the scalp. It had tea tree, peppermint oil, ginger root oil, spearmint leaf oil. It did feel really nice and I feel like it did scrub my scalp, but not quite enough. I do get like oil buildup on my scalp because I do have oily hair and don't wash it all the time. I don't really get product buildup because I don't use a lot of product in my hair, just dry shampoo occasionally. But I feel like my scalp would still get flaky and irritated, so I'm definitely open to trying other things. The Amika cleansing scalp cleansing oil is next on my to try list, and I think Derma E has a scalp relief line as well that I would like to try. So I'm thankful I bought this. Was actually along with the Deep Repair hair mask and this mini, and it saved me a lot of money from not buying like the $50 tub. I finished the CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream for oily skin. I really grew to love this. I feel like I loved it when I bought it, and then it just became, you know, in a drawer for quite a while, and I'm glad I finished it off. I feel like this gives decent coverage for a BB cream, and it does hold up really well throughout the day because it is the matte one for oily skin, but I don't find this to be a flat matte finish at all. More of a satin natural finish with, you know, light coverage, but this was great for me for like everyday makeup, and it's definitely something I would consider repurchasing, although I have so many other face products I need to get through first. And lastly, I have my Kypris Antioxidant Dew Quench and Glow Serum, another product I received in a BoxyCharm. This guy is pricey. It was really hydrating. It left my skin really like healthy, plumped up, glowing. But I believe this is like 92 US dollars. That's an obscene amount of money if I were to convert that into Canadian dollars, because our, you know, dollar is higher or whatever. So it's not something I would repurchase. I don't think it's so special that you couldn't get a hydrating serum at a much more affordable price. So I'm not even going to, you know, recommend for you to go purchase this, even if it is in your price range. It wasn't anything special. It was nice. It was hydrating, but I don't think it was worth the money. So those were all of the beauty products that I finished over the last few months. Let me know in the comments down below what's something that you have finished off recently. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!